CNC machining stands for computer numeric control, and it's basically a fancy way to say we program machines to make parts. There isn't a part out there that machining doesn't have a hand in. So it could be something as simple as a fork or the soles of your shoes. Plastic injection molding like Legos, that's all CNC machining.
It enables me to be able to work with my hands, think on my feet. When I create something, it's amazing. It's a really good feeling. Creating something really amazing, I think that's kind of the one thing that gets me up in the morning and brings me back here to school every day.
I have a lot of fun learning in general, but specifically here, it's hands-on. I'm doing a lot of thinking, and I'm not necessarily doing something that's repetitive, and that is really ideal for me.
Whether we're driving in a car, flying in a plane, even sending things into outer space, a machinist's hands are touching those. I've been in this industry now about 20 years, and every single year our technology is always improving leaps and bounds, right? So if you love to learn, this is a trade where that learning is never going to stop, right? And there are so many different facets of what can be machined that it's just a really great trade.
Personally, I've always known from a small kid that I did not want to work a desk job. I didn't want to be stuck in a cubicle. If you like working with your hands, if you like having to think the entire time while you're working, it's not the same repetitive motion day in, day out. Like, you really have to use your brain and problem solve, and it definitely makes the day go by quick.
Here at St. Paul College, the amount of shop time that we provide in comparison to other schools is huge. Most of our students in first semester are going to be working on their machines for 20 hours on average a week. That is way more than most of the other programs here in the state. The other is it's only 3 semesters long, so it costs 33% less. As a student, you're going to be out in the field, you're going to be working as a machinist sooner.
I feel our program here at St. Paul College does a really nice job of taking students that have had very little or even no experience working with machinery and getting them into a position where they can get out there and really get into a good paying job in an industry position where they'll be able to succeed. I would say the job market is great.
If somebody was looking for a career in the trades, I would definitely have them look into CNC machining because A, the job market is great. The other is flexibility in shifts. The other would be the machines are modern. You're going to be working in an air-conditioned, climate-controlled, brightly lit, safe space. You know, you could do production for the first part of your career and then maybe move on to programming. The sky's the limit, really, when it comes to CNC machining.
The instructor here at St. Paul are very good. They know the materials really well, and they're very informative, really helpful. And you know, if you ever have any questions, they're always there to guide you and support you in what you need. And then not only in just school-wise, but outside too. If you need assistance with looking for a job or internships, they provide many opportunities to help guide you into the right direction.
The best thing about St. Paul College are my peers and the other people in my class. You know, it's been a very easy and welcoming environment. I hadn't been to school in many years, so you know, I was a little nervous, oh, is this gonna be, am I gonna jump into the deep end and have to get caught up to speed? But no, really, people are actually here to help me and want me to succeed.
Well, actually, I came here looking at a different program, and I walked past the room and I was like, whoa, what are all these cool machines? This is awesome. So I really didn't know anything about CNC going into it, and it's pretty good. I'm glad this was the route I chose.